In the age of social media, audiences have unprecedented access to the lives of those they admire. Viewers often feel a personal connection to digital personalities, observing daily updates, milestones, and casual moments with an intimacy once reserved for close friends. This visibility can create intense curiosity, particularly when subtle changes in behavior or appearance occur. A small absence, a shift in demeanor, or a change in content can ignite speculation about what lies beneath the surface. For couples who share both professional and personal lives online, the line between private reality and public narrative becomes blurred. Fans are quick to read into gestures, routines, or omissions, often interpreting them as signs of significant underlying issues. The digital spotlight magnifies ordinary challenges, transforming routine life events into potential storylines. As a result, small details can become focal points for widespread discussion, rumor, and analysis. The idealized image of a modern farming partnership on paper. This farming couple represents a modern ideal. Rooted yet innovative, traditional yet forward-thinking. She brings a multi-generational legacy of farming, combining skill, knowledge, and storytelling to create a compelling public presence. He complements her strengths with steadiness, hands-on expertise, and support in daily operations. Together, they have cultivated more than crops. They have built a recognizable brand symbolizing dedication, authenticity, and hard work. Their public persona suggests seamless teamwork, shared ambition, and the fusion of personal and professional life in harmony. Their wedding reinforced this narrative, presenting a continuation of their journey as partners in life and work. Fans admired the apparent balance between love and labor, modernity and tradition, and private commitment alongside public influence. In this context, the couple appears to embody an aspirational vision, one that inspires trust, loyalty, and emotional investment from their audience. Subtle shifts that draw attention. Over time, viewers began noticing subtle changes in presentation and behavior. One partner's appearances became less frequent, and when present, their demeanor seemed more reserved or distracted. The other often took the lead on camera, speaking confidently, yet with a quieter energy than usual. Social media thrives on consistency, so even minor deviations can generate curiosity and concern. Audiences catalog these shifts meticulously, comparing them to past videos, posts, and interactions. These small details, when observed collectively, can suggest tension or strain, even if they reflect natural adaptation or fatigue. In public-facing partnerships, every choice and moment is scrutinized, and ordinary adjustments may be interpreted as meaningful. For engaged audiences, the perception of change becomes more compelling than the reality behind it, creating fertile ground for speculation that often outpaces confirmed information. The symbolism of a missing ring. A particularly noticeable detail amplified speculation. A missing wedding ring. In practical terms, removing jewelry during labor-intensive work is reasonable, especially in agricultural settings where safety is paramount. Yet for the online audience, symbols carry weight. The absence of a ring can be read as a deliberate signal, sparking theories about relationship difficulties. Each appearance without it reinforced the narrative of concern, even if practical explanations existed. Social media amplifies symbolic cues, encouraging observers to ascribe intentional meaning to everyday decisions. While the couple may have removed the ring purely for safety, audiences often prioritize interpretation over context. What could be an innocuous choice transforms into a visual cue that fuels conversation, speculation, and emotional investment in a narrative of marital instability, even without evidence. The missing ring thus became a focal point for imagined drama. Health concerns as an alternative explanation. As marital theories circulated, some turned attention toward health as a possible explanation for changes in behavior. Observers interpreted reserved appearances and reduced content participation as potential signs of illness. In forums, phrases like health update and cancer concern emerged, often accompanied by sympathetic messages and well wishes. This theory offered a narrative that resonated emotionally, a hidden struggle that could explain visible changes without implicating relational discord. Illness is a storyline that people understand, one that evokes empathy rather than judgment. Yet there was no confirmation, leaving audiences to interpret absence and demeanor through speculation alone. In this context, the gap between observed behavior and verified fact widened, highlighting the dangers of assumption in digital spaces. Without transparency, interpretations default to emotionally compelling explanations, regardless of accuracy. Life before public attention. Before achieving visibility, one partner lived largely outside the public eye. Like many young adults, their path likely included trial, error, and personal growth. Experiences such as early financial missteps, relationship challenges, or social misadventures are part of ordinary maturation. Transitioning from private individual to public figure adds complexity, as previous experiences carry new weight under scrutiny. Growing into responsible adulthood while maintaining a public image can feel overwhelming, especially when combined with marriage and professional responsibilities. Observers often misinterpret ordinary maturation as evidence of scandal or hidden problems, yet personal evolution rarely follows a straight line. Reflection, accountability, and adaptation are natural, and the outward effects of this process can be subtle or misread by those looking for clear explanations. Public attention magnifies these nuances disproportionately. The reality of farming life agriculture is inherently demanding, with long hours, high stakes, and variable conditions. Seasonal peaks require physical endurance, constant vigilance, and strategic decision-making. Machinery, crops, finances, and weather create an ongoing pressure that few viewers fully witness. Social media tends to showcase polished moments of success or satisfaction, leaving behind the cumulative exhaustion that defines much of daily farm life. When one partner appears distracted or preoccupied, it may reflect operational focus rather than interpersonal strain. Fans often misinterpret visible fatigue as relational or personal crisis. The contrast between curated presentation and lived reality fosters misunderstanding. Recognizing the intensity of agricultural life helps contextualize behavioral changes, emphasizing the ordinary challenges behind what audiences perceive as extraordinary drama. Balancing image and intimacy. One partner, responsible for public-facing content, occupies a delicate space between private commitment and audience expectation. Protecting family, farm, and personal well-being requires careful navigation of transparency. Decisions regarding appearances, jewelry, and engagement strategy may prioritize safety, privacy, or mental health, rather than sending a message about relational stability. Yet every choice is magnified online, with small signals interpreted as significant. Managing authenticity while establishing boundaries is one of the most demanding aspects of digital-era marriage. Public observation intensifies ordinary decisions, creating pressure that can impact both personal behavior and content strategy. Understanding the complexity of balancing image and intimacy helps explain subtle changes without resorting to sensational explanations, highlighting the interplay between private life and digital storytelling. Communication as the path forward. If challenges exist, resolution depends on private communication rather than public explanation. Honest dialogue within the partnership is essential for addressing stress, past difficulties, or evolving expectations. The internet cannot resolve private concerns. Only intentional interaction between partners can. The couple's history suggests resilience, adaptability, and the ability to navigate demanding circumstances. Temporary silence or privacy does not imply collapse, but rather careful management of delicate situations. Strength in relationships derives from understanding, collaboration, and mutual support, not external validation. Maintaining discretion while handling personal matters allows for healthier growth and continuity. The audience's role is to observe with respect, not to impose interpretations or conclusions. Conclusion: beyond speculation. The widespread conversation around observed changes underscores the tension between public curiosity and private reality. Audiences gravitate toward dramatic explanations because they are emotionally engaging, But often the truth is quieter: stress, evolving priorities, seasonal demands, and personal growth. Temporary shifts in presence or demeanor are not inherently indicative of turmoil. Life, especially under public scrutiny, includes fatigue, reflection, and adjustment. Resilience in relationships, like in farming, depends on steady attention, patience, and honest effort. Observers who allow space for complexity and refrain from jumping to conclusions contribute to a healthier dynamic. Ultimately, the full story is lived privately, and the strength of the partnership is determined behind the scenes, beyond the reach of speculation and rumor.